Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're bringing you a Kickstarter preview and gameplay of Mission Catastrophe by Cardboard Alchemy. Sean, you basically learn all the games for me, so if you want to run us through exactly what we're doing in this game so that I can then proceed to sucking all of the oxygen out of the ship.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because that happened to me in the Learn.
And leave an escape pod, with you abandoned by yourself alone in a deserted vessel being peppered by asteroids.
Will do. Alright, so in this game, it's a semi-cooperative game, I guess that you would say, because we're all working together to keep the ship afloat.
I mean, the ship's currently being hit by asteroids.
Yes.
You don't want everyone to...
So there's a mutual interest in keeping the ship up and running, but only one person gets to escape. And
there's
that's
only one operational escape pod. It's not my fault that each escape pod can only carry one person, and there only happens to be one of those still working.
Except for you were the captain and the teach, so it was your job.
I'm not the captain now.
Okay, we haven't done that yet.
And whoever said the captain goes down with their ship has never only had one escape pod available to leave with.
Probably true.
Yeah.
Probably true. So in this game that we're going to be playing, just first off, we're playing with the advanced rules. We kind of did the teach with learning the basics of the modules on the ship and the cards and whatnot. So we decided to amp it up a little bit. So this is going to be a little more on edge.
Well, and combined with that, I think this is a game that probably is not best demonstrated at 2 players. If you're looking at this, it was fun and it worked, but this type of game, the more chaos, the more destruction, the more things spinning out of control that you just can't quite get your hands around, is going to probably play best at that 4, 5, 6 player count.
Agreed.
Now, do I think it's fun at 2 players? Yeah, I had a good time. That's why we're showing it to you, because we enjoyed it.
Sure.
But in that context, we did decide to include the advanced variant to make our gameplay session a little bit more messy.
Right.
Yeah.
So a few of those that are added is you can actually die. In the other module, when you're just learning, if a module gets damaged and you're in it, the oxygen gets sucked out of the room, you get to jump to safety in the next room. Now, under these rules, you die. You're gone.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we've added to just add that extra edge to the 2-player variant.
We've also added with the advanced rules, if the engine room is down, the entire ship is down, instead of just rooms losing power, because as rooms get damaged, you'll lose power and then lose the ability to actually activate them.
And the third thing attached to that is life support. If life support goes out, then oxygen is out of the entire ship, and you need to get there and fix it, which is also, if the engine room goes out, that means life support went out.
Yeah, and if life support's down and there's no oxygen in the ship as opposed to individual rooms, and we don't get it repaired...
We have 1 turn to fix it.
We have 1 turn to fix it, or else we are both dead. So there is a way for us both to lose with the advanced variant that isn't in the base game. But... hand me that rule book.
Yep.
I've got a little bit of flavor text to read, and then let's give a brief overview of what's happening here.
Make your own flavor text. You've been doing good at that.
I do, yeah, that's true. That's true. We're going to do a brief overview, and then let's just dive into this game to show off how good I am at surviving.
I don't know about that.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, it's not what I heard. Good news! If you're reading this, then you are currently alive. Bad news. A high probability exists that the asteroid you've been studying has exploded into many meteorites, and they're now hurtling towards the ship. Worse news. The deep space mining vessel Casimir will not withstand these conditions. You must work with the rest of the crew to keep the ship intact long enough to collect the key supplies to get into an escape pod. You should know the escape pods only hold 1 person. You should also know the pods need a working fuse, and there's only 1. Okay, maybe keep that last part to yourself. So you didn't hear anything.
Nope, I didn't hear that.
So the goal of this game for us, in this 2-player version, and with everyone else as well, is to explore the ship, keep it from dramatically falling apart while we're playing, and do a few very specific things. Right. First off, collect 1 of each type of resource into our hand.
Yep.
Now we can collect those resources either from the Emergency Operations Manual, which
there's 1 set in this whole deck of cards.
A few of them.
That would be a slow way of trying
along
to do it.
with special abilities and stuff like that. Or we could go to each one of these locations as long as they still have power and just take what we need, right? Navigation codes, power pack, food rations, and oxygen.
Yep.
Once we've done that, we need to make sure that the fuse is connected to the right escape pod.
So that the escape pod works.
The escape pod that we're currently aware of. For instance, if I knew that this was escape pod A by
you
searching
did set up the board. You're not saying that that's
no,
A.
I'm not.
Okay.
I knew that the sensors had told me that this is escape pod A, I would need to go to the bridge or use a special ability to activate and plug the fuse into escape pod A, then come here to take an action while having all 4 resources in my hand.
And a working engine room.
And a working engine room to hop onto that escape pod and blast off, leaving everyone else to figure out other ways to survive, not to die. Listen, they're a scrappy crew. I'm honestly probably the weakest link. I trust them to figure it out without me. I'm just going to bring this ship down on my own, right?
Okay.
I think that's how it works. So there's just a few things you need to check off your list to make sure that you can leave successfully. In our game, I'm playing as Gizma262.
And I am Chad.
Yeah. And if you'd like to potentially swing over to the Kickstarter page and check out what duck-related content might be available over there, it could be worth a gander.
It's worth your while.
I certainly think so. Whatever the case, let's go ahead and deal out our potential roles. We're going to get 3 of those. They each have unique abilities. We will choose what type of role we'd like to play as, and then our game will begin.
True.
Okay.
Let's see.
I have the option to be a first mate, an engineer, or a quartermaster.
And I've got pilot, communications officer, and engineer.
Now, these abilities will trigger based off of the ship's current integrity. Some of them are available early on in the game. Some of them are going to become more powerful, but be available at later stages in the game. So, it depends on how long I think we're going to be running around and surviving.
I'm going to use the communications officer.
Okay, I'm going to use the quartermaster. So my special ability, when a player discards a card, I can spend 1 of my 3 activations to take that card.
Interesting.
What'd you get?
My communications officer says, computer again. When a player looks at an escape pod, spend 1 of these cubes to also look at that escape pod.
Oh no! That's rough. That's really bad news. That means...
I like that.
Uh-huh.
You think you're going to be outrunning me, but I'm going to be right there.
We might need to get down to yellow before I even look at a pod. That's what I'm thinking.
That is a valid strategy.
We need to break the ship twice.
Yes,
once for each player. So I'll do it from me.
11.
Ooh, 11. The bridge is getting damaged. Okay.
Head-on collision there, and 10.
10. All right, 10 is going to be... Okay, I don't mind the teleporter being broken quite as much. And I want to take a look at the cards I have in my hand here. Now, on our turn, we can move, we can repair a room, we can activate a room, because all of these have their own special abilities. You'll see those throughout the course of the game.
Yep.
We could play a card. We could hop into an escape pod if we're pretty confident that that is available. Am I missing anything there that we can do?
No, that's it. Repair, move.
If we had a special action with our captain's orders, we could do that as well. Oh, all right. I feel good with where we are, and you rolled lowest, so you're going to get to go first.
All right. So we both
And
start
remember,
out in the crew quarters.
Death is part of this.
Death, yes.
Which definitely levels up
Yes,
the...
so the first thing you do on your turn is damage. So this is where death could come into play. When we did the teach, I was sitting in a room and rolled the number, and the room got hit again.
Yeah.
9. So
9.
We'll spread out here. Cargo.
Solid hit to the cargo bay. Now, the cargo bay is going to be a room that allows you to dig through the discard pile and take a card back.
Yep.
Pretty useful skill. Now, you have 3 actions that you can take now. And it can be any sequence of those.
Yes. I'm going to bust over here to life support, so that's 2 movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to take an oxygen tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 3rd action.
I know. Dice. All right. 4.
Laboratory.
Nothing severely damaged
The asteroid
yet.
field is very spread out.
It's like peppering us at the moment. I'm going to move up to greenhouse.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and take a food ration.
Okay. Alright. We're going to damage 6.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's just mutually agree to start repairing things. How about that? Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah, if I was by something that needed repaired. I'm going to jump up to the engine room and take a power pack.
Okay. I don't want to help the ship if you're not helping the ship. You
just roll that die first.
3.
3.
Maintenance.
Okay.
Okay, maintenance is going to be an
you
area.
You can fix anywhere on the ship from maintenance.
Yep. I'm going to show off how sensors work
Okay.
right away.
Okay, so you're going to let me take a peek too? That's cool.
Oh, no! I forgot that was a thing. I'm not showing off how sensors work. Oh, come on. I don't like that. I actually don't want to repair anything. I want to risk death in an attempt to keep you from seeing everything that I'm taking.
Come on, we got to show the viewers what everything does.
We're moving up. We're taking navigation codes.
All right.
And that was 2 moves, so I still have one more thing I can do.
Well, you moved 2 and then drew a card.
Don't tell me what I've...
Because you were in the greenhouse. 1, 2, card.
I was trying... Just don't let me cheat. That's fine.
All right.
Whatever.
I try.
Roll that dice.
Yeah, thank you
roll
for
that
helping
die.
me
You're
not
welcome.
to cheat. 10.
Oh, no. Okay.
We've had that one before.
Teleporter.
We might be losing the teleporter.
I'm not too worried about the teleporter, if I'm honest.
It will lose that escape pod that's attached to it.
Yeah, that's another thing. So when a room... When the last cube from a room is removed, it then breaks and shatters all these
Cascades
surrounding
out
room.
to
It
this-
cascades to everything else. And this would also be destroyed.
So since I'm such a good team player, we're going to go to maintenance. We're going to spend an action to repair the teleporter. And then I'm going to mosey on over to operations. That was my 3 actions. Move, repair, move.
I really don't like that this...
I love it.
That card changes the game for me.
That's good. I like that.
Oh. Alright. I'm going to go across,
Okay.
down, operations. 3 up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to put 2 on the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
Keeping that one.
Keeping that one.
Oh, you can give me that one too. That's cool.
No. What are you going to do?
All right, so that's your 3 then.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to and you rolled, right?
I did.
You did not roll because teleporter was
Please don't affect me.
9. Oh, cargo bay. Okay, now it's your turn to repair. So I got to do damage first too.
Now it's my turn to repair.
5.
I'm just a quartermaster. I don't know that I have much repair skills.
Life support. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm in the operations as well, so I wanted to do this.
Yeah? That interesting, huh?
Like that one. So that was my first action.
Uh-huh.
For my second action...
This game's much more tense than the first one.
It's palpable. It really is.
The combination of death mixed with the you knowing what I'm looking at.
I'm up.
This is gonna be a very hard. What are you doing in navigation?
I don't know. Why would I go to navigation?
You haven't looked at anything yet. You don't got any more information than I do, and this isn't on A. This is
Yeah.
on nothing right now.
Oh, I thought you put it on A because you knew that was where it was.
No. Life support. Taking an oxygen tank.
Oh, you're not going to repair? You didn't roll. 5. Life support. One, 2. Repair life support. I am going to take a navigation code.
Uh-huh.
I am...
You didn't roll.
Oh, I didn't roll. Thank you. 5. I'm going to take a navigation code.
Hey, you gonna repair, you gonna help me out there?
I can't repair from navigation.
You might have something in your hand.
I have an ability to move 2 over to greenhouse and be done.
I swear if I roll a 5.
It'd be 3 in a row. 3 5s in a row. Ooh!
7. Let me look at
Oh, engine
room.
room. That's total failure if that goes down.
Oh. Pairing 1.
You're such a good crewmate.
I am. Taking an oxygen tank. How many cards do I have? Because we can.
Oh, 7 is the limit.
7's the limit. I'm at 7.
6. Me too.
Okay. I'm moving.
That's 2. Oh, you already did. You repaired and drew.
So just 1 over.
Yeah. So I need to roll a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Or a 5. That's a lot of 5s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm gonna use sensors since Jesse was so proud and didn't use that earlier. So that's one movement. That's my 3 actions.
I'm using the teleporter.
Oh no, I only have to move 1 back because I started in greenhouse, didn't I? So it was 1 sensor and then 1 back to the sensor. So
I'm using...
first you're gonna roll.
2.
I saw that 1. I thought a 4 was gonna hit again.
I'm using the teleporter.
You bringing me to the teleporter? All right, that's 1.
I'm then using the teleporter. I don't want you to see what I see.
You should teleport to life support and fix that.
Oh, this sucks. Sensors. I'm using sensors.
Okay. Oh, that's smart play. Smart play.
Okay.
Smart play. I am not going to waste the cube to see what you just looked at.
I know. Now we both know.
Now we know what we know. All right. So, I got to roll.
Oh, no. We're getting real thin in some areas. Wait, life support doesn't have power.
Does it have to be all the way down to that?
No, life
So,
support.
What was 1 turn? So did you needed to go fix it on your turn then?
Yeah, life support doesn't have power. I have a remote repair.
Okay. We'll pretend you didn't get to look at the card that you know that you looked at.
I'll look at it on my next turn.
Okay.
But I just want to make sure we catch that.
Right.
I'm spending my remote repair.
For some reason in my brain it needs to get down to the third.
Mine as well.
Yeah.
But I just realized it's actually just the second slot, and that's the same here.
It's damaged and working if it's in the second. If it's down to the third,
it's 1 away from being a cascading failure.
Yeah.
So engine room can take 1 more hit before the whole ship shuts down.
Right.
Okay.
So now operations is in the same state.
Operations is not operational.
Non-operational, huh? Don't have enough juice.
See, and the last one is it's open, so you have to have a spacesuit to go into it. Does that make sense? Like, no power, no oxygen.
But I can move in now. It's got oxygen.
You can. It has oxygen. It just doesn't have power.
I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna repair.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use. Well, how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go 3 and do some discarding here.
Now it's the end of your turn. We have to discard down.
Right.
So.
Yep. So these 2 are going back to the bottom. I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an oxygen tank.
Oh.
2 can play the game that you tried to play earlier.
I spend my first activation to look. 8.
Navigation.
Okay. First activation looks, because rectifying.
Yep. So you got 2 left.
Oh, by golly. I don't know how to work around your card. That's so powerful that you get to see so much.
When I read that, I was like, whoa. Can't pass that up.
I'm going to go over and use operations.
Okay.
Okay. Got 1. Dropping that down. Mission.
You still below 7? You don't have to discard yet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damage. 6. Whoa. Repair.
Move down.
Roll.
9.
Oh, cargo bay.
Boom. Explosions.
Oh. Engine room is down.
No, engine room.
Oh, no, because it was
good.
one off. Okay, yeah. Ouch.
Moving down.
You're such... You're terrible!
Teleporting.
You are so mean.
And then I'm going to teleport myself. That's 3.
Jesse. You are leaving us all to die.
I don't think I am.
4. Labs gone. Boom. Boom.
And nothing happens in the cargo bay. Now both of our abilities shut down.
Yep.
Sorry, I needed it to get to this point, not for any reason, but you know too much. We're in trouble.
1, 2, repair.
Okay, that's fine. Sensor.
You need to roll first.
12. Okay, we're good.
Alright, sensor.
Oh, and that cargo bay.
I know, disconnected.
But these come over here too.
Yeah, gone.
And they're...
Yep. So devilish.
Okay. Operations, repair.
Okay.
Okay?
Ten.
Well, that sucks. Oh, what are we doing? 8.
Doing this tango. Oh, lab's gone. Or navigation's gone.
Blows
That's
up this.
gone.
We both... This is not good.
No, you need to do some repairing.
I hear you. Operations.
What a good crewmate would do. What Jesse does.
Okay.
That might have put you at 8, right?
Huh?
I think that puts you at 8.
It does. I will have to discard down.
Okay. So that's your first action, operations. Okay. Just do the right thing, Jesse. Do the next right thing. Heard a very wise princess say that once. Interesting.
Okay. I have to discard down.
Yeah, you do. What game are you playing here?
A good one. A good one. Discarding that.
So what is the spacesuit? I know it helps you in oxygen, but what is the repair spacesuit? I can't remember. There was two things
so
that it
you
did.
could either play it to go into a room that has no oxygen, so it keeps you saved, or when acquiring a suit in Soul Survivor mode, you're now wearing it for the remainder of the game.
Oh, it's an alternate playing mode that they haven't introduced
or
yet.
repair spacesuit if playing alternate mode.
Yeah, that they have. Yeah. Okay. So I'm rolling dice. This could be it for me. If it's a 12, I'm gone.
It's not. It's a 9. Straight through cargo bay again.
I'm like...
What's going on, buddy?
So, does the death still apply even if you're wearing a spacesuit?
No. From my reading...
So if I can equip the spacesuit, I don't die because I was already on my spacesuit. I just can't jump.
Yeah, you can't jump, but... yeah, play this card in front of you to put on your spacesuit.
And then check the death.
Death rolls. There is no jump to safety, but jump to safety is just the consequences of no oxygen and no spacesuit.
Okay, so as long as I've got a suit on, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I might want that suit that you just discarded.
You might, and I might not. I might wanted to have played it because, you know.
Well, I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna. Do you have to take an action to play the spacesuit?
Yes.
Okay, so then I couldn't scavenge and play it, so I guess I'll just play my own spacesuit. Oh, I forgot to roll. No, I rolled the 9.
You rolled.
I rolled the 9. Your turn.
7.
Oh.
Everything's down.
So we have to fix life support.
Well, life support isn't down. I mean, we have to fix the
Life
engine
support's
room.
down when the engine room goes down. So if we don't fix the engine room in one turn, we all die.
All right. Remote repair. Engine room. We're back. We're back operating. And I didn't actually have what I thought I had.
So that was 1. It's so on the edge. It's like we both know it's there, and we're trying to not make that.
I thought I had something I didn't, too.
Oh, in your hand?
Mm-hmm.
You might have something still. I don't know what you got.
Oh, my gosh.
You still got 2 full actions to use. 1.
Sensors.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, damage. 11. I got a spacesuit on though.
That's true. You do. You're currently wearing a spacesuit.
All right.
You're all right.
So I cannot use the bridge right now.
You gotta repair it.
I've got to repair it.
Yeah.
That's 1 action.
Mm-hmm. Just plug that fuse in. We'll see if we can both fit.
I am going to
Or plug it in. You know what you should. I mean,
scavenge for this remote repair. It's my second action. And I'm going to remote repair the engine room.
okay. 7.
See? Smart.
Good. Yeah.
Smart.
Operations.
I know what you're digging for.
Do you?
Yes. I think you're going to see it play out on this turn, viewers. He finally got it.
I didn't. I am going to go ahead and play a spacesuit in front of me, though.
Seems
Because
like-
we're getting to the point now where, like, having a spacesuit
A third of the ship is gone.
seems like a real... Like, I can feel the whistling. Like, there's just enough oxygen pumping in. There's tubes flapping like this. That's my second turn. Don't you roll that dice yet.
What? You moved, did operations, and played a spacesuit. That's 3.
Okay.
I was like, wait a second.
Let me just do everything.
I'm not really good at math.
Listen, let me do everything.
Dang it!
You got a teleport in your hand or something?
No.
What do you got in your hand to move you around, huh? Because you're very confident being on that bridge right now. You're feeling good. Engine's got to be fixed.
It goes.
It's a shame I can't do it, isn't it?
I just fixed it.
Did you?
Remote repair. Repair the bridge. Do I have to do 3 actions?
No.
I'm done. Roll your dice.
9.
Cargo bay is already decimated. Would you stop digging through that deck? You got it? You finally got it.
Okay.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
Not enough. Not enough cards. I'll tell you that.
It's 1 action.
7.
Oh.
Moving down, repairing.
I know you've got it in your hand, but I have to do it just so the viewers see it happen.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to set this to C.
Uh-huh. We both know what that means.
I'm going to teleport to crew quarters.
No, you aren't.
He overrode my action.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my. Does that still count as an action, even though I got overridden?
Yeah.
All right. Does that mean you win now? Roll the dice. Oh, I didn't roll the dice.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll.
4. All right. Did you steal the victory from me again?
9. I wasn't looking for that card.
What were you looking for? I thought that's what you've been looking for the whole time you were digging.
I was looking for Patch Electrical.
Ah.
I was trying to make it so I didn't need the bridge
to get up to the bridge.
because you had the bridge.
Okay.
So I was sitting digging because like I figured you had something to teleport you.
Yeah.
And so
that's why I thought you knew I had that. So you were looking for override.
I already had an override.
Okay.
I thought you had something to teleport you. That's why you were so confident at the bridge. So for me, I was like, what's my backup plan?
Okay.
Find Patch Electrical.
Okay.
Move over, patch, in.
Okay. Okay.
Check.
You stole victory from me again.
All 4.
You got it. You got it.
Engine room's going.
You got it, Chief.
Set to sea.
Good job. Good job.
That was fun.
I knew you had an. I was confident you had an override.
Yeah,
but I was like,
I did, but I'd had that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. I'd had that for a little while. The other card that I had in my hand was Quick Thinking.
Okay.
So that if a meteor had hit, I could have jumped out of the way
yeah.
and adjusted.
Yeah.
I liked it with those advanced rules. That added, that scaled the pressure level in a really nice
because it was
way.
always on like that razor's edge. It was like I don't want to do it yet. Nice.
And we did have to loosely work together. I mean, I think it came down to like the last sequence of turns.
Yeah. And it was dice roll. Had I not rolled that 7, then I could have had the moves in. Like so, it was good. It was fun. I like it.
I do like it as well.
I like the harder rules, especially at the 2-player.
At the 2-player count, the
I think
harder
probably
rules,
at
I think, are
3,
essential.
4 people
you might
running
not
around the
need
ship.
because a jump to safety, like what it does is it removes the opportunity. So a jump to safety is still brutal.
Yeah.
If you have to jump for safety, all of
you
your
lose
cards
your hand
gone.
But,
But
that
the
sucks.
reason, but I think the reason why that's important is at a higher player count, you don't have player elimination.
Yeah.
Which means you're still part of the game. You're still messing with stuff.
Yeah.
With the death rules, it just meant the game was over.
Yeah.
If one of us gets sucked out to
Well,
space,
and I was sitting on there, I was like, if I roll a 12, I'm dead.
well, and here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that I liked about it. It ramped up the pressure of, especially probably in a 3-player game as well. We have to work together because we could all lose. It's not just a matter of jumping to safety and like we could all completely wipe without needing to go the whole way to this point, just by getting sucked out.
And I almost feel like this one was necessary to keep you from peaking early. So it kept you waiting until you push damage into yellow for you to start looking.
I would have looked so much earlier if I didn't, because you having all the information, it doesn't benefit me then at all. Like, we're just in the same position we were here, where it's like pushing back and forth.
Yeah.
So for people who've skipped to the final thoughts, final impressions of this, we both come from different gaming experiences. You play predominantly in a family setting, your own family.
Yep.
I don't have a family, so with
got dogs though.
I do have. I predominantly play with dogs. I'm not sure they'd quite get this one.
They might flip the table.
But I think they would enjoy it. I'll say that. No, I mean this is an interesting one for me because I don't typically like trader games. This isn't hidden trader in that sense. It is cooperative, but everyone's
At any
the trader.
moment, someone's getting ready to pull that trigger.
I like the fact that everyone is playing against each other while still trying to maintain the balance of the game system, because you're constantly trying to read a very limited amount of hidden information. What's in your hand? What information do you have? Everything else is public. I know where you've been. I know what you're interacting with. I know that you're digging for something. I know who you've made deals with. Like, this is a really, really fun game. From a family position, what's your sense of it?
I like it. I think so. My wife doesn't like cooperative games so much.
Sure.
But I think
She wants to be able to.
there needs to be a victor.
Yeah.
There's no, hey, we beat the game. I think that this has enough of an edge where she has a chance to pull that ripcord and say, all right, gotcha, sucker.
Yeah.
That she would like it. I think this is great. The mechanics are simple enough that I could play all the way down to my don't know if my 5-year-old would quite get it, but my
Sure.
8-year-old would be able to play this with me. So I think most of the family could play, and it's good. I think it would play well. So I like it.
This was fun. This is, when reading just over the rules and looking at the general outline of the game, I didn't know if it would quite be the right game for me. This happens with a lot of games I play with you, to be fair. I'm excited to play this one again. That could either be because the game was a lot of fun and I'd like to see...
He's won it 2 times out of the 2 times we've played.
Or it could just be that I enjoy playing with Sean and almost every game I play with him, I would like to play again. I'm not sure. You be the judge of that. Whatever the case, if you made it to this part, I want you to do 2 things. First off, link in the top of this video description. Swing over to the Kickstarter page because like we said early on, there may be some, duck stuff happening.
Some cards.
Somewhere. Look, I don't know what's happening. I just got a message saying, do we have permission to draw some ducks? It could be like a promo card, a tile, it could be a character. I'm not sure. But I'm excited to find out.
Maybe there's a duck module.
And
like the Quackalope quarters.
I'm totally open to whatever. If people don't know, one of my favorite things so far has been like promo spots in I just for some reason these things that I fall in love with that I share moments with. It's such a cool experience to have like a tiny impact on those. Whatever the case, swing over, be excited with me for that. And if you back this game, like always, leave a quack in the comments over there on the Kickstarter. I will be there responding and doing the exact same thing. And that has also been a real joy. I love seeing quacks pop up all over the place. It is
it's spreading.
It's a blast. It really is. It's one of my there's a lot of things that I didn't realize would become my favorite things. Quacks everywhere, genuinely one of my favorite things. All that being said, whatever the case, whatever you do,
remember to do the important thing.
Get out and play some games.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you. You got it. You got it perfect. Ah,
you just
good
did what
for
my
you.
5-year-old does to me. He always gear shifts me. He never gives me knuckles. He always goes just
a flat on. Boop.
It's from Trolls.
Is it?
Have you seen?
I haven't. No, it existed before Trolls. There's
I'm sure it did.
There's also the jellyfish. Have you seen that one? You go. There's the snail. Have you seen the snail?
What's this?
There's a squirrel. Do you know the squirrel? You're gonna have to
How
show.
deep does
listen,
this rabbit hole
you're
go?
gonna have to show. You're gonna have to show your 5-year-old these. The squirrel, ready?
How many more you got?
I don't know. That's about it that I have at the moment. If you have any hand signals, let us know what they are.
Jellyfish. All right, gear shift. Got it. There's 4 now.
Yeah. You're gonna.
I'm gonna have to keep them guessing.
Listen, your 5-year-old's gonna love.
His mind's gonna explode.
Thanks so much for watching.